Hey y'all, I've got another one of our ICE Awards book nominees here, and we're going to read it together. This one is called The Blue House, and it's by Phoebe Wahl. Let's look at the cover there. There's the blue house. There's the street with the blue house. Leo lived with his dad in an old blue house next to a tall fir tree. The paint was peeling, and the roof was mossy. There were leaks and creaks, and when the wind blew, the whole thing shook. But it was theirs. It does look fun in there. Got some snorkel equipment for bath time. Leo loved the blue house in winter with its hiding places and cozy spaces. When the old heater broke, they would bake a pie just to warm up the kitchen. They would dance. What are they listening to? Bruce Springsteen? Leo loved the blue house in summer, with its garden full of raspberries and tomatoes. He would play in the yard until the sun went down. Lately, there was all kinds of construction going on in the neighborhood. Big, new apartments were going up next door and across the road. Leo would watch the backhoes and trucks out of his window. They looked like tiny toys. "I'm worried ours will be next," he heard his dad say on the phone one night. But Leo knew his dad was wrong. The blue house would be theirs forever. One day, Leo's dad picked him up from school, but instead of going home, they got ice cream and went to the beach. "I got a letter from the landlord today," Leo's dad said. "They've sold our house, and it's going to be torn down. I'm sorry, bud. We're going to have to move." Leo was angry. How could someone just take their house away? He kicked and screamed and locked himself in his room. They couldn't tear it down if he never came out. But Leo got hungry and, after a while, went down for dinner. "I'm angry too," his dad said. So after they ate, they danced and stomped and raged together. They shredded on guitar, and Leo did a special scream solo. It made both of them a little less mad. Soon, the blue house began to fill up with boxes. Every day, another familiar object was packed away. When the blue house was empty, it was echoey and drafty, like a hollow shell. "The walls look so naked," said Leo. "Let's paint on them," said his dad. It made both of them a little less sad. Wouldn't that be fun to paint on the walls in your house? They're going to tear it down, so it doesn't matter anymore. The new house felt empty too. It didn't feel like home. "I hate it," said Leo. "That's okay," said his dad. The new White House. One day, Leo and his dad walked by the hole where the blue house had been. When they shut their eyes, they could see it clearly. Hear every floorboard's creak and the drip of the faucets leak. But when they opened them again, their home was gone. That night, as Leo lay in bed, staring at the empty walls of his new room, he had an idea. "What if we painted it?" Leo said. "Good thinking," said his dad. Then together, they mixed the perfect shade of blue, and it made them both feel a little more at home. They painted a mural to the blue house on their new wall. Little by little, familiar objects began to appear in the new house. After school one day, Leo and his dad baked a pie in the kitchen. And that night, they unpacked the stereo and danced and stomped and sang until it was time for bed. Leo had been right. The blue house would be theirs forever. And with each passing day, the new house was becoming theirs too. The end. Have you ever had to move? It can be hard to change houses, but remember, home is where your heart is.